Hello there, it's Nooch. Just finishing up this arena battle here. 1 second. Then we can cash in our bag. You guys can watch Nooch open his booster pass bag here in a minute. So, man, I was coming on this. Okay. We were almost in a Master Wu nonstop hardy lock there. Would have pulled that open for you. So here's the deal. We're going to look at the Update 9, everything that's coming with the reworks, the new kits for Corncob Guy and Wrestler. And, the thing is that Nooch was sitting this morning, I'm like, I got to put together like 4 videos for these reworks, those reworks, that reworks, because I kind of was delayed with the, taking a few days off of the game with the frustrations, and I just didn't want to put 4 videos together. So let's just come on and take a look at all of it live, and let's do it right now. Okay, so one thing is, guys, I'm having trouble with, okay, I gotta get this chat in here, because it gets difficult, or it's annoying, maybe, when I gotta go back and forth. I'm having trouble getting the chat to dock into my, YouTube chat. That's what I want. Okay, there it is. We got it now. Got it now. Like to say something, I need to sign in, and I don't know, whatever. So, what does Nooch use in bricks when it requires castle and collectible? It is, Nooch uses Magisto's Tower, Magisto, Ghost, Yeti, Willa, and Basil, I think. I think that's what Nooch uses when it requires that. Here we go. Let's go and open. Let's finish up. These are the finish of the dailies, collecting of the bag. We're gonna look at all these reworks. We're gonna be a little bit disorganized, so Nooch apologizes ahead of time for those who are upset if Nooch is disorganized. So, but I just kind of want to put this together in a way that's productive for you and doesn't take up like Nooch's entire day editing 8 videos together. So, yeah. Trying to think if that's right in bricks when I get to that. I know that it's Magisto's Tower. I know that it's Magisto. I know that it's Ghost and Yeti. Let's take a look at the Castle Squad. We're just answering this question right now. So, yeah, Willa. It's these 4 plus Yeti is what it is. There you go. Okay. We have lots of reworks coming. We have 9 reworks plus the Lego house rework, and we have the kits for Corncob Guy and Super Wrestlers. So let's get into that. Now we've already done a video. So Lightning says he has an idea for a collectible team: Super Wrestler, Fitness Instructor, Hiker, Yuppie, and Corncob Guy. What do you think? I don't know. I literally, guys, when the game blew up last weekend, and I honestly didn't play for like 5 days. The 3 days it was down, the 2 days after, I was just, and I'm still playing, and I gotta be honest, the dailies are so repetitive and so boring at this point. There's just, gosh, the boringness of this game is off the charts. I don't know what else to say. It's like, oh, look, Brick Tradition, same thing I've been doing for 9 months. Oh, look, Arena, same thing I've been doing for 9 months. If I stay low now, I actually stay low in Arena, so I don't have to, so I can do the timed quests. And when there's not an all-star event or an interesting, brick pace going on, there's just nothing to do in this game. I just finished off, we got Quincy here, 151, so I don't know what to say. It's tough. It's tough to know. But let's take a look at these reworks. I got them over here in a folder. We're gonna pull them up. It's gonna be pretty bright. I'm gonna see if I can. First, let's go back to, since we're gonna do everything. Let's take a look at Chicken Suit Guy. We're gonna zoom in here. Whoa. So I kind of want to get this side by side. So if we look at Chicken Suit Guy in the game. His basic ability at its max level is 120% damage to target foe, plus 5% bonus damage for each costumed hero. And when we look at, where is the tab here? There's the tab. Okay, that's weird. So now instead of 120%, that's the same. See, that's weird. 120% damage to target foe is the same, but they marked it purple like it was new. Plus 6% bonus damage for each costumed hero. That's not a big deal. That's not a big change, except there's going to be more costumed heroes, so it'll be more damage. His second special, Wings of Fury, 65% damage to all foes, 100% chance to inflict dizzy on the target foe. That's going to change to 65% damage, 100% chance to inflict dizzy for 2 turns. So dizzy for 2 turns, that's the difference. And all other foes have a 50% chance to be inflicted with dizzy for 1 turn. So that's a nice little upgrade there on his AoE, his attack on everybody. Okay, his third ability, the Drumstick Kick, deals. That's awesome on Redbeard there, Black Ninja. Scar Nooch is busy. It's getting better, but still busy. So this Drumstick Kick, 130% damage to target foe. Chicken Suit Guy. Tell you what, let me try something here. Can I pull this alongside? Let's see if we can pull this alongside and still be able to read it. I think I'm good with that. Let's zoom out a little bit. I don't really have any in between. There we go. Okay. Now you can see it clear up. Okay. So, 130% damage to target foe. That's the same. And Chicken Suit Guy has a 70% chance to gain attack up. Small difference. Attack up 2. Small difference. Incremental. For 2 turns. Plus 30% chance if the foe is a builder that went down. That went down. Spring Chicken. Spring Chicken. So at the max level over here, that is Steam. Okay, Spring Chicken. While Chicken Suit Guy has any buffs, this is the same. Excuse me. So all of this is the same, and then they added, if Super Wrestler is an active hero, he gains 20% damage for each costumed hero. That's a big deal. That's a big, huge damage increase that we didn't have before. So, that's a big deal. And then on Chicken Tender Eyes, which is a really weird name. Everything's the same, but they added Inflict Bricked for 2 turns on each foe with Dizzy. That's a moderate upgrade. Bricked is okay. It seems a little bit overrated. They seem to really want to make Bricked special, and it's just kind of okay. It doesn't inflict a lot of damage for stuff going on. Okay, Fitness Instructor. I don't remember this being a tremendous amount of upgrades here. 80% damage for with a 70% chance to grant a random hero defense up. I get frustrated with these 70% chance, 80% chance, 60% chance. I mean, it's not like defense up 1 on a random hero is a big deal. It's not like defense up 1 on a random hero for 2 turns is a big deal. Just make it 100%. I don't get the obsession with these 70% chances. Like it's just too much work. Just make it happen. Just do it. Okay, her second ability, pump up the volume, pump up. Oh, gets nothing. All right, well there you go. Throwback Jam. Now she gets an extra. She gets a new passive, I think. So Throwback Jam grants max health up 2, incremental upgrade, to a target hero for 3 turns. Heals all heroes for 25%. That's the same. Collectible heroes gain dodge up 1 for 2 turns. That's nice. That's nice. It's not like amazing, but it is definitely nice. But again, it's bringing more dodge mechanic to the game that already has ridiculously stupid dodge mechanics. So we're adding more dodge to the game. Okay, warm-up routine. This is a new passive ability for Fitness Girl. At the starts of the battle, collectible heroes have their crit chance increased by 15%. That's kind of a big deal. Collectible heroes having a crit chance increased by 15% is actually a big deal because those crit hits are so important. If Super Wrestler is an active hero at the start of battle, every hero gains damage block 1 for 1 turn. So they cut their damage in half for 1 turn. And when an ally hero receives damage, He, we're assuming it's a he, she is a she, has a 35% chance to gain 2 to 3 stacks of heal over time for 1 turn. That's actually pretty nice, because if you get damaged like 2 or 3 times in a row, and you gain like 6 to 9 stacks of heal over time, then you take a turn, boom, you heal right back up. So that's a really nice passive, and yes, so that lightning mash just makes me think that her and Wrestler are going to be a really good fit in the collectibles stack, in the collectibles team. The question is, how much is it going to cost you to get Wrestler maxed out right at the start? And that's probably going to be pretty challenging for most of us. Challenging to justify anyway. Okay, Hot Dog Man. 100% damage goes to 115% damage, so he gets more damage there. He is going to be all about damage, and I think pep is damage and pep for Hot Dog Man. For Hot Stuff, deals 140% damage, so increase that by 20%. For all the fixins, Nooch just like moved it off the screen. For all the fixins, from 130% chance to 150% damage, and an 80% chance to inflict all this is 85% chance, so slightly more chance of that, but again, we're just seeing the damage increase. But when we get to his passive, this is again where we see the big change. When he defeats a foe, increases pep by 50%. It used to be 25%. Hot Dog Man's bun fu, nothing to do with bung. Bun fu deals 35% bonus damage to a foe, so that's a lot of another 20% damage increase, 25% pep. But if Corncob Guy is an ally, Hot Dog Man has a 30% chance to increase his pep by 30% at the start of his turn, and when another collectible hero defeats an enemy, he increases his pep by 25%. So he's doing more damage, and he's taking more turns. So if Corncob Guy is an ally, that is taking more turns is going to happen. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Let's go to Demolition Dummy. On first glance, this was not exciting. Like zero. Nooch gave this a quick glance today when I was gonna make the video. At first glance, this was a -5 on the excitement meter. So we'll see. 110% damage, a 45% chance to gain dodge up 1 again, plus 4% chance for each. So he's going to have a higher chance to grant dodge up 1. Why, in the name of all that is holy, we had an update where they reduced the dodge on Garmadon and I think Lloyd, maybe Wu, and now we're adding more dodge mechanics into this game that is so full of dodge. Sorry, devs, I don't like the dodge. You know, dodge should be isolated to a team, and it should be a survival mechanic. Now you have dodge on Ninjago. They dodge all the time, and they do the most damage in the game, aside from Magisto's Tower, but they just do massive amounts of damage, and they dodge. Then you have, now we're going to have a bunch more dodge for collectibles, and they're going to be doing a lot more damage. If you have dodge, it should be for a team that is all about healing and defense and health and dodge. Not about killing you, just be a stalling out team. Sorry, I'm just tired of the dodge. We just stop the dodge. Stop adding more dodge to the game. It's got too much dodge already. It's the most frustrating thing in the game when you hit somebody with an ability and they just dodge it. When you're about to kill them and they dodge like 3 more times. It's really frustrating. What's up, Lamasu? Okay, look at me. So, if Demolition Dummy has 60% or less health, he gains defense up. This is a small increase. Again, not exciting. Not happy that there's more dodge being added to the game with Demolition Dummy. Some assembly required. Any foe has taunt. There's an 85%, so they increase this by 10% to inflict max health down to... Then Demolition Dummy deals 300% damage. It's a 50% damage increase to all foes, and 250% damage to himself. Meh. This guy is getting a big meh so far. We'll see what this passive is here. This is the one thing I haven't looked at yet. Whenever a city or collectible hero takes damage, he has a 60% chance to heal 15% of his health. If that hero is a healer, Demolition Dummy has a 100% chance to heal 30% of his max health instead. Nah, that sucks. He still sucks. Demolition Dummy still sucks. So, all right. Hiker. Let's take a look at Hiker. What did we change on Hiker? So Singing the Pain Away in Wood Scouts. That's going to be this. So Singing the Pain Away is one of the better AoE heals in the game. Heal all heroes for 40%. City and collectible heroes get a 10%, so an added collectible to that 10% bonus heal. And Hiker has a 70% chance. That is a moderate. This is a small incremental increase for Hiker. It's not much of a rework. All they did was add collectible to that 10% bonus heal. At the start of Hiker's turn, this is his passive, has a 50% chance to grant the hero with the lowest health defense up 2 for 3 turns. This is a dumb passive. It's not useful. But if a hero is collectible, he also receives skill up 1 for 2 turns and 3 stacks of heal over time for 2 turns. That is better. That is better. If you find a way to combine that with Fitness Girl's passive, if you find a way to combine that with Fitness Girl's passive, you could see heroes with like double-digit stacks of heals over time. That could be kind of cool. That could be nice. You're not clear on the dodge one-on-one? One of one? So stupid. Why is everybody going after Lamasu here? What did he do? Gee, Black Ninja. That seems unnecessary. Okay, Cactus Girl. Let's pull up her ability here. Cactus Girl's I've never used her for anything, so this will be interesting to see if she's useful. 150%, that's the same. 60%. There's a 60% chance to inflict dodge down 1 and accuracy down 1 for 2 turns. Well, that reduces some dodge, so I guess I have to support that. Although it's artificial because the dodge is already there, so. And accuracy down 1. That's actually a pretty good ability. We've seen with Lloyd, he inflicts that on the entire opposing team, and you do a lot of missing with that. To be clear, Nooch is a lot more comfortable with a hero that's inflicted with accuracy down that misses an attack, as opposed to a hero that's completely good to go and gets dodged. The mechanics are seem very different to me. Like in one, I've got a debuff, and that's going to hurt my chances to hit the opposing foe. In the other case, there's a totally random dodge mechanic that we can't have any vision. We have no sight into that dodge, and it just jumps up and bites us out of nowhere. So I like the accuracy down mechanic better than the dodge mechanic, if that makes any sense. Okay, Nettle Groove. Is she getting a passive? I hope she's getting a passive. She has a passive. Cactus Girl only has 3. Deals 60% damage to all foes and a 70% chance to inflict 2 to 3 stacks of damage over time. That's a moderate increase. And her passive, 60% chance to counter for 70% damage, plus 15% bonus damage for each active costumed hero. So she could be doing a lot more damage with these guys in there. This deserves some play testing. These are small changes, but this passive ability could have a big impact on a costumed team. Jester, stop telling me all this stuff's gonna be fixed in the future. It's like a passive-aggressive relationship. Jester, you're so frustrating, man. Everything will be perfect in 3 months. Oh, God. Just wait 6 months, the game will be perfect. They're not going to fix the dodge mechanic. Hey, Yusuf, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for the like. Hey, Ben. Okay, let's look at the last set of reworks. Yes. Okay, zoom in a little bit. Again, sorry for the sloppiness. We just kind of jumped into this. So it looks like nothing major for Yeti, but let's go take a look at Yeti. It's interesting he's being reworked because he's already, like Nooch has mentioned, he's already a pretty good character. What is this? The Abominable Snowball. That's here? Yes. Okay. Deals 150% damage to target foe, plus 50% damage if they have one or more debuffs. Deals, this is brand new, this did not, deals an additional 50% bonus damage if the target foe has Clumsy. Who's giving Clumsy? Nooch, is there going to be some more Clumsy in here? I don't see Clumsy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Control F, Clumsy. No? No? Do any of our cold heroes do Clumsy? Aurora does not. Calvin does not. Commander Cold does not. Zane does not. Who does Clumsy? I mean, that's... Wait for year 4, Nooch. Hang in there, buddy. Bertini, glad to see you're here. So, Clumsy... Magisto gives Clumsy. Who else gives Clumsy? That's weird. There's no other Clumsy on this sheet. No, I'm on a mission from God. Hang on. Clumsy? No. Uh-oh. I don't need that. Control F. Clumsy? No. Let's keep Clumsy in mind. Chicken Suit Guy gives 1 Clumsy on special 2. Let's look at that. Thanks, Gerard. Let's take a look. Here? Or here? And that's going to be on the new one? I don't see it. Dizzy. Chicken Suit Guy. Hang on. Come on, open up. No, I don't see any Clumsy. Chicken Suit Guy's ultimate. Clumsy. Okay. Clumsy on each foe. You're right. That is meant to synergize with Chicken Suit Guy's ultimate. Apologies, because Nooch has never used this guy. So, great. Good job. That's why you guys are the best audience. The best subscribers in the world. Yuppie. Let's open these things up. Nooch is not a fan of Yuppie. Let's be clear. I don't get the whole Yuppie thing. Like, there's one ability that he has where he inflicts a debuff on his own team. And if he was really, really good, or that debuff was used for something useful, like for every debuff the team gets, they do 10% more damage. It's nothing like that. He just gives a debuff. I can't even remember what it is, but I played with him once and I don't like him. Okay. It's for you. 100% damage if he has 3 or more stacks of determination, so less stacks of determination required. He gains dodge up 1 for 2 turns. Why are we adding more dodge to the game? If Yuppie has 1 or more stacks of determination, there's a 70% chance to inflict Grit. Which is fine, it does damage when they use a special. Why are we adding more dodge to this game? You know, we've had constant conversations with the developers. It has been a constant conversation. In fact, the one thing they acknowledged, like the first day they came onto the game, The one thing they acknowledge the first day they come onto the game is that nobody likes dodge. Nobody likes dodge. I guess the only thing you can say is that at least it's a buff and you can identify it and you see that it's there. Like, there's dodge up. I know that it's there. It's not going to be totally random. I know that this character has a 20% chance to dodge. I don't know why we're adding dodge to this game. Just don't get it. I mean, don't get it. Don't know why we're adding dodge to the game. Rent a figure. Reassemble at 30%. Grant the hero hardy and increase your pet by 50%. Reassembled hero gains skill up 1 for 1 turn. That is very minor. Just a pawn. This is his passive. And whenever heroes defeated, Yuppie gains 1 stack of determination. He gains 1 stack of termination. For each stack of termination, Yuppie's attack increases by 13%. Whenever Yuppie gains stack of a determination, 1 random hero gains skill up for 1 for 2 turns. That's fine. That's not exciting. Yuppie's a fail. Yuppie's a fail. Okay. Maybe there's some synergies I'm not understanding here, but whatever. Sly Devil, his passive and his ultimate, okay? We've seen from Highwayman that all of his abilities don't really ramp up all that much. Like, you don't get... They ramp up damage and pretty much nothing else. Like, you just get more damage as you increase his abilities, but you don't get, like, you know, and also does this, and it's all just damage, so... Okay. Whenever he has stealth, he has a 20% critical chance. That's fine. And now instead of 125% damage, he can deal 150% damage. Also fine. Is he costumed? Nope. Alright, Lego house. Last rework we're going to look at here, and then we'll get into these new kits. Get into these new kits after we look at this rework. We're going to have to move this page over here. Home of the Brick, Advanced Tactics, and Legs. So all of it, okay. So Home of the Brick. At the start of battle, collectible hero's skill is increased by 15%. And health increased by 15%. That's nice. Nooch is on board for that. On board for that. Graham, we're gonna look at Wrestler and Corncob Guy in just about 2 minutes. As soon as we're done with Lego House, we're gonna look at Wrestler and Corncob Guy. And health increased by 15%. Whenever a hero uses a build ability, they have 100% chance to gain dodge up for 2 turns. If I have to read one more. I need a break. Hang on. I can't take more dodge. God bless it. I'm like blowing up dodge. Just adding a bunch of, like, here's a whole new team that has a bunch more dodge. Why are we adding more and more and more dodge? Mrs. Nooch just yelled at me. Okay, at the start, whatever heroes, the collectible heroes gain dodge up 2 for 2 turns. Yay, good, more dodge up. Whenever a collectible hero uses a build ability, they have an 80% chance to heal for 15% of their max health. Again, though, why is it 80%? Why don't they just heal for 15% of max health? We keep throwing these, like, 70 and 80% chance things in here. Yeah, Jester, take it out. Take it out. Remove the dodge. Remove it. Get it out. I'm aware dodge is already in there. Nooch can read. This dodge stuff is just stupid. We keep... I'll try and get over it. Mrs. Nooch is telling me to calm down. Just a game, Nooch. Just a game. Whenever a hero damages foe, they have a 55% chance to clear 1 buff from the target. So that doubles that. That's similar to the Galaxy Explorer, except you only remove 1 buff. I like the health up that it's going to give now. I hate the dodge, clearly. Okay. Whenever a hero gains skill up, their pep is increased by 20%. A little small increase. There's a 75% chance to refresh the hero's build ability cooldowns. And if they're collectible, he also gains damage block 1 for 2 turns. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. So skill up 1 is going to give some nice little extra stuff in here. I like that. That's good. That's good. Especially if they dodge Redbeard's ultimate. Exactly, Black Ninja. Exactly. That happens a lot. Like, it happens too much where an ultimate is dodged. Or it misses. Alright, let's just get to the new kits. For Corncob Guy, and a button nose, and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman. We don't even have these guys here yet. They're just at the bottom of their whole roster. Interesting. Let's pull them up while we're reading them. Alright. Well, let's get Corncob Guy first. Yeah, I don't know. Graham, you brought it up about the Shark Army, and I don't know, we haven't... Nooch has no idea what they're going to be adding in the game. They're talking about adding like basically 1 to 2 characters a month, but we haven't had any discussions about specifics, so... You're right about that, Jester. The ultimate could come earlier. You're right, for whatever ultimates there are on the collectible team. Okay. Whoop, Corncob Guy. We can smack this right in the middle. Alright, here we go. Breakfast Time. Deals 130% damage to target foe and has an 80% chance to inflict dizzy for 2 turns. On a basic. That's nice. I like that. That's nice on a basic. At the end of the turn, if 1 or more foe on the enemy team is inflicted with dizzy, which is possible, there's, we have Chicken Suit Guy and other guys inflicting dizzy, then Corncob Guy gains Prepared. Nooch likes Prepared. Prepared is good. It lets you crit hit on your next hit. Corncob Guy gains critical damage up 2 for 2 turns. That sentence probably just to say should have gone up here. Like, so we go from stuff that automatically happens. Actually, this should be the first thing that's mentioned. This automatically happens. Corncob Guy automatically gains critical damage up 2 for 2 turns on his basic. That should be the first thing. Then we get to the conditional stuff, but that doesn't matter. So this is nice. That's a lot of damage, it looks like. Output depending on if his damage is high. Special 1 Festive Flight. Deal 160% damage to target flow and inflict Debilitate. Nooch likes Debilitate because the next hit that character takes, they're going to lose all of their pep, or their term meter, if that's what you call it. Very nice, Graham. All allies gain Confused for 1 turn and critical chance up 1 for 2 turns. Wow! Wow. So Confused means that they might not hit their target. Like if they fire off at Corncob Guy, they might hit Chicken Suit Guy. Right? That's what Confused is. Wow. That's kind of an OP special number 1 there. inflicting debilitate, and giving them all confused. Well, one guy gets debilitate. Okay, one character gets debilitate. That's nice. Want some corn? You want some corn? Deals 120% damage to target foe and 65% damage to all foes. Target foe has a 75% chance to receive fear for 3 turns and vulnerable. Wow! All foes are inflicted with skill down 2 for 2 turns and accuracy down 1 for... Wow! Wow! Holy cow, he's gonna debuff the living poop out of these guys. This is kind of like a Willa set almost. This is kind of like a Willa set. Target foe is a 70%, so fear and vulnerable means the next hit you get is going to be critical. A crit hit. Fear means that all of your abilities are lessened. I don't know exactly what, but they're lessened. Then skill down 2 for 2 turns and accuracy down 1. That's a big deal. Accuracy down. Again, we talked about it. It means that you have less of a chance to hit your target. And guys, you've seen that on... Wait, allies get confused? Oh my god. Well, that's not OP then. That's the exact opposite. Allies get confused. Thanks, Ben. Allies get confused. So they all get critical chance up and they get confused. So it makes a little bit of sense with like a popcorn kind of guy, like it's just randomly. I'm trying to think of the impact of that. So they're just gonna be hitting random foes. We know they're gonna be doing more damage with these new kits and the reworks. We're gonna have to play that and see how that works in game. That brings absolute RNG to the team. Like you have an absolute RNG mechanic. So we'll have to see how that works. It's interesting. I'll tell you what, that's creative. I will say that's creative. That you get to do this big damage and debilitate, but then your rest of your team can't attack. They attack whoever you tell them to. Interesting. Okay. This is big, though. I mean, fear and vulnerable on the target, and then everybody else gets skill down and accuracy down. That feels like a Willow thing where you're just throwing debuffs all over the place. We'll have to pay attention to foes and allies going forward. Okay, his passive. At the start of the battle, costumed heroes have their critical damage increased by 15%. We've seen this critical chance up, and other places we've seen critical chance up. That's a big deal. At the start of Corncob Guy turn 1... At the start of Corncob Guy turn 1, ally gains dodgy or prepared or hardy. At the start of Corncob Guy's turn, comma, 1 ally gains dodgy or prepared or hardy. So every time he takes a turn, that's pretty darn good. That's a pretty darn good passive. Dodgy means you'll be missed next time somebody attacks you. Prepared means your next hit is critical. And hardy means the next time somebody gives you a death blow, you just reset and you don't die. At the start of Corncob Guy's turn, one foe is inflicted with vulnerable or clumsy or good God. He's pretty dangerous. Okay, let's see here. Attack 4707. Health 15,000, defense 1100. Let's compare. Let's do some comparisons. I'm going to keep it off their things. Let's look at Garmadon's attack at 6 stars. 3507. Corncob Guy's attack is a lot higher than Garmadon's. His health is lower. And Garnauer has, so this guy has low health, massive amounts of defense. Can that be right? Super fast, let's look at somebody else. Yeti. He has double the attack of Yeti. Same type of defense, same health, faster. We know that Lloyd is pretty fast. He's got double Lloyd's attack, double Lloyd's defense. So he's a middling speed guy with a lot of defense, a massive amount of attack. Does anybody else have this much attack in the game? If Garbodon doesn't, I don't know who would. That's not what I wanted. Well, what's her defense? So his defense is lower than that. What's Redbeard's attack? 3,000. Wonder if that... Did they confirm those are only Gear 7 stats? Wow, so he's got... He is definitely an attacker, but a lot of defense too. Corncob guy is good, everybody. Really, really good. Really, really good. You add him to that costume team. Wow. That's pretty exciting. Okay, Super Wrestler. His basic Wrestler's Punch deals 120% damage. Has a 60% chance to inflict stun on the target foe. That's nice. On a basic. So if he's ever assisting or something, that's a big deal. Plus 3% chance for each costumed hero in the team. So if you have 5, that could get him up to 75% chance. If Fitness Instructor is an ally, Super Wrestler has 50% to do a bonus attack. Don't bonus attack. And she got some synergy from having him on the team. If Super Wrestler is an active hero at the start of battle, every hero gains damage block 1 for 1 turn. So Super Wrestler and Fitness Girl are kind of a couple. Super Wrestler and Fitness Girl are going out. They're going out. Super Wrestler and Fitness Girl makes sense. They're fit. They're exercising. They're muscly. They got it going on. Boom. Special 1, Road of Rage. Wrestler's Punch deals 80% damage to all foes. 2 random foes are inflicted with vulnerable. Nice. All ally heroes gain grit up for 2 for 3 turns. 2 random allies gain prepared. And 2 random allies gain critical damage up to... Man. That's really good. That's a lot of stuff. His taunt gains taunt for 2 turns, gains payback and defense up 2 for 2 turns. 2 random heroes are inflicted with fear for 2 turns. 2 random foes. So Corncob Guy and Wrestler are bringing fear to the team. And if Fitness Instructor is on the team, if his girlfriend is on the team, Super Wrestler also gains max health up 2 for 2 turns. So he's taunting and he has max health up by like 30%. And defense up 2. They clearly love working out with each other, Fitness Girl and Wrestler Guy. Passive. This is the Wrestler's way. At the start of the battle, Super Wrestler's health and defense is increased by 5% for each costumed hero on the team. So up to 25%. Is Fitness Girl a costumed hero? No. Collectible heroes have their grit increased by 25%. Okay. So that's going to make it harder for enemies to inflict debuffs on the team. On collectible heroes. One costume hero falls below 50% health, this is kind of a mechanic we've seen with Ghost, where when everybody else falls below 50% health, everybody goes stealth. When any character, they all go stealth. Or Scarlet, when anybody falls below 50% health, she taunts. Super Wrestler increases damage by 10%. When a costume hero falls below 50, he keeps his damage to 10%. Max damage increases 100%, and have a 65% chance to counter. So he's going to stack up 10% damage every time a costumed hero falls below 50% health. So if you keep healing him back up, like with Hiker or Fitness Girl, you can keep seeing them. You can keep seeing them drop below 50, and then he keeps stacking damage. And he gets a 65% chance to counter when he already has, and he has a chance to do 50% chance to do a bonus attack. So this is kind of similar to Redbeard. You know, Redbeard has that counter, and then with Forbidden Island, he has bonus attacks. So you're looking at, that's his passive, so he has a 65% chance to counter when a hero falls below 50%. Wait a minute. When a costumed hero falls below 50% health, he'll increase his damage by 10%, stacking is what we're going to call that. And he has a 65% chance to counter. So when a hero falls below 50% health, he's got a chance to counter whoever attacked that hero and knocked him below 50% health. And he has a 50% chance to do a bonus attack on top of that while he's stacking damage. So he's really protecting the rest of the team. Really absolutely protecting the rest of the team. Nice. At the end of the turn, for each foe with stun, which he inflicts 50% chance on his basic or something like that. For each foe with stun, he heals for 10 to 25% of his max health. This Gear 7, level 65, 23,945 health and 1,900 defense. That's 24,000 health and 1,900 defense. That's a lot. That's Scarlet range. If I had her at Gear 7 level 65, she'd probably be in that same range. So he is tanky like Scarlet. Let's pull up some other tanks here. Valiant has 18,000 health, 1,200 defense. He increases his defense when he's taunting. Lloyd, 20,000 health, so he has more than Lloyd. Way more defense than Lloyd, like 3 plus times the amount of defense. Only other maxes here are Locust, and so yeah, I mean, he is, Super Wrestler is a big old tanky boy, guys. Big old tanky boy. Very nice. Looking forward to playing with these guys. Clearly, they're going to come out in a brick pace, so most of us will get them at, 4 stars, 3-4 stars to start off with. Might be worth the extra energy to get them up to like 5 stars and start doing some real work. And if you add health, if you have Lego House with him and add another 15% health, and then like Nooch wants to do, I want to throw Nooch always wants to throw Kelvin in there and add 10% more health. I just love Kelvin. Everybody gains 10% max health. Is she costumed? Oh no, she's not. You could have like up to like 30,000 health on Wrestler guy. Wow. These guys look like a lot of fun, guys. These guys look like a lot of fun. Yeah, you're right, Ben Waite. Constant stun will be huge with counters. So when he's counterattacking, when people fall below 50% health, and he has a chance to stun, and he has a chance to attack again, and he has a chance to stun again when he attacks again. He's going to be doing some stunning. Silent One, they're going to be in a brick pace. It's going to be a brick pace. So, similar to what we have right now, for Quincy, you'll have Corncob Guy and Super Wrestler in here. And you'll be able to purchase more energy if you want, that you can farm more tiles. Then you'll be able to go into the event shop and buy more tiles there. You'll probably have the Lego house in here too. You'll probably have in this event shop, you'll probably have all the costume or all the collectibles and the Lego house available for purchase in here. So, not sure when the brick base is. The update is in a few days. This one ends in 1 day, 19 hours. If Nooch had to guess, first week of May, you'd think it'd be first week of May. Maybe sooner. That team looks really interesting. The synergy will be very interesting to focus on. I'll show you how Nooch is preparing for this. Nooch has not been spending... Get a bag, a free bag. What do we get here? Free bag, one tile. LaQuay. Okay. Nooch has not been spending any of this energy. I've been saving all of it. Unfortunately, I wasn't saving it before. Not saving this. I'm farming gems. If I had saved all this before, I have saved a lot of mashup energy. But Brickspedition, I spent on all these tier 3 set tools. I got a bunch of those now, which is nice. And then Guild Shop, I spent a bunch on Spooky Girl, but I'm waiting right now. I can do that later. And then Arena Shop, I got some currency there. Nobody really left to spend on except LaQuay, and I'm not gonna spend Arena currency on LaQuay for the love. No way. Brutus is nearly done. Right? Oh, he's close. And Firefighter Ash is done. I've got it ready to go to 7 stars, so... Yeah, so that's how Nooch is preparing for that. And farming the collectible heroes. See, we got Highwayman at 6 stars. Almost, you've got 100 more tiles left for him. Fitness Instructor, Cactus Girl, Chicken Suit Guy are all at 7. Hot Dog Man at 6. Demolition at 5. Yuppie at 5. These guys were all 1 to 3 stars lower than this a month ago, so I've been farming them pretty heavily. And Nooch already has in the collectibles Yeti's at 6 stars, Spooky Girl's at 6. I can get her to 7 quickly if I need to. Clockwork at 4. Hiker's maxed out. And Zombie. Oh, I can't see Hiker. Sorry, move him up a little bit here. Can't move him up. Well, trust Nooch. We can do this. There you go. Hiker's at 7 stars, Zombies at 5 stars. That's how Nooch is preparing for the event. Hey, Vermo, what's going on? So, there you go. That is Nooch's review of all of the... Uh-oh, messed this up a little here. There we go. That is Nooch's review of all the reworks and kits that are coming out with the new game, with the new update here this week. That collectibles team and costume team, they look like they could be pretty dangerous and pretty interesting, guys. So definitely be farming them. Be ready for spending some shop currency. Be ready for this update to come out. Be ready for Nooch to jump on Twitch here in a minute and play. We're gonna play some LOL, and all those collectibles is what I recommend to work on. Silent One. It's tough to know, but especially the costumed ones. If we go to costumed. Cactus Girl, Chicken Suit Guy, Hot Dog Man, you put him on a team with Corn Cob Guy and Wrestler, and all of a sudden, boom, you got a lot of costumed synergy. Maybe you sub in Fitness Girl for maybe Hot Dog Man or Cactus Girl, maybe Fitness Girl for Cactus Girl, I would think. And then you got a really dangerous team, and you're doing some really awesome stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. So that's what we got today. Everybody enjoy. We'll see you on the next one, and always remember...